Ian, what was your business plan?
I'm embarrassed to say it at the business school, but I've never actually written a business plan. I've had plans to raise finance along the way and always had goals in mind. I think it's really important to set goals, something to aim for. But I've always remained flexible in how I achieve those goals, right from day one. I suspect as things have got larger over the years, I am being forced to be more scientific with new ventures. But that's a difficult question to answer because I haven't written a business plan. I've never really had a formal plan.
Okay. Now, Max, the business that you have now is very different from the business that started. I mean, how did it change along the way?
I was the person who formed the company, and I had the idea that we would simply make material and sell this material. It's 10 times more valuable than gold, weight for weight, so it's a sort of really good business to be in. And we didn't have a business plan to start because I was the angel investor, so I didn't really need one. But it was clear we would need quite a lot of finance, and one of the first things we did was put a plan together, which was instrumental in taking us a step up in raising more finance.
Okay.
So.
Now, Rebecca, I think your business grew by you, I think, grasping opportunities. So were you along sort of Ian's school, whereby it was, in a sense, evolving as you go along?
I think so. In terms of, like Ian, we didn't have a business plan. We had a firm sort of vision about sort of having a business driven with people at the centre of it and everything that we do. But I think we've always been quite agile. It's very much like we'll have an idea in the morning and we'll do it by the afternoon. So that allows us to respond and evolve to what the market wants quite quickly. So that's how we've sort of grown and developed into different sectors.
And your events business, did that sort of develop out of just a demand for that?
That was very much, we were doing a lot of like brand work and marketing campaigns for big scale change. And we would, because we were interested, because we wanted them work, we would pitch up at the event. We didn't do events at that time. And we were just sort of like astonished that there was sort of like death by PowerPoint. So
right.
We sort of returned to the office going, no, this is no good. We need to do this. We need to engage people behind the messages. And it was at that point, we'd never run an event before ever. So we just said, well, look, we'll do it. So we rang one of our best clients up saying, we know you've got an event. Can we do it? We'll do it, match your sort of least cost. But trust us in the way that we've done everything else. Let's do this for you. And the team fell behind and we did it.
So there's a confidence that you could do something better than other people were doing currently?
I think it's because it's the intent with which you deliver it. Yeah. If you want it to really, really work, you can make it work. Yeah. So that's how we sort of moved into events and it just hasn't stopped since.
Now, Nigel, a Pricewaterhouse trained chartered accountant, I'm sure you must have had a business plan at the beginning.
I did. I was working in London with Pricewaterhouse. And I used a firm of accountants in the Northeast to help me build this business plan. And we took it to 8 banks. This was 1985, 1986. It was just after the miners' strike, and the Northeast was a very difficult place to be. And we marched in, and I'm a Pricewaterhouse chartered accountant, and I had a chartered accountant with me, and we had a business plan, and all 8 turned me down.
All turned you down, right? So were you prepared for that?
No. So we had the plan, but we had to basically go back with a variation of that plan, and we had to raise more capital ourselves, and we had to find ways of raising the money for the stock rather than the bank raise it. So we have plans, but we don't always achieve what we want to achieve with them.
You have plans, but they've got to be flexible plans.
They've got to be really flexible plans, yeah.